Oh, let there be light. Let there be light between this couple. Okay, so yeah, welcome. This is Crime Queen. And really this is fun. This is fun. As you know, if you have watched Crime Queen before, we are always about fun and numerology. Okay, so since we are talking about numerology, okay, the female here is Eve, and the male is Adam. So we are looking at Eve as 5 and Adam is 10. So 5 plus 10 is 15. And if you have followed me, you'd see that 15 falls into the it falls into the middle of the spectrum of numbers 1 to 9. Well, anywhere it would be under the new column. So it also is 6 on the bottom of this. Well, okay, can't show it to you right now. I'm holding this thing, but so Adam and Eve is in the new, and it really means coming together of the opposites and gelling and marrying, or however you want to put it, a unified spirit to really become one with the universe, one with yourself, one with your twin flame, or however but it's getting that sense of oneness. So I just thought I would sort of just it was really a spontaneous thing. I cleaned this board and I thought, well, it's time I make use of it. I found it on the street, on my street, and I thought I cleaned it up and I'm sure I can make use of this. So I've hanged it behind my door, and I thought, oh, this is, I'm just going to draw. I think Mother Eve really wanted me to do a new Eve because we are in a new dimension. We are in the 5th and 8th dimension. Now, some of us are there, and I don't think we are even quite aware of that fact. We just know things are happening. We just know that we are being challenged, perhaps not so challenged, well, perhaps that too. But we just know that things are different. They're not as they used to be. And some of us are very excited about that. And of course, through the challenges, some of us are not so happy. Now, of course, it was Mother Eve who had been calling Adam coming home. When we say Adam, I am still talking about male, female here in a sense, because we are talking about, and now I think, it is that which was made in his own image and likeness. So Adam was the one who, when Mother Eve said, let us make man in our image and likeness, because she is about equality. She is about unconditional love and sharing and giving. He made man in his own image and likeness. Now, going by my presentations and going by certain findings, I would say, or research, or things that I have learned, and also through the scriptures, I believe, yes, that there was a time it was female who were having female after their kind, and of course through experimentation, or whether the aftermath of a disaster had left more women, and then they had to have this experiment to have more men, and that's when Adam created man in his own image and likeness, of course. Now, I have seen that on YouTube, on other presentations, where a lot of people have the belief that, yes, that it was a woman's world at one time, and then, of course, the male patriarch decided, well, it was our world, or they were going to take over, or women had too much power, and there was a lot going on. And so, but we can see very clearly how that would have happened. Anyone who's a parent or who works with children or who's a grandparent or whatever it is, or a childminder, you would see how easy it is for a female to change roles with the child. She lets the child, she plays with, of course, with the child at the child's level. And this is not to discriminate here. I'm just making a point and to see how the roles may have changed. And that's my theory. So as Mother Eve, being the serpent in the Garden of Eden and was cast to the ground, would take on the role that she would play, which she was the toy, you could say, with Adam and Eve at that stage. So she was the toy that they played with, but also would teach them, because children learn through toys and through playing, and would teach them and say, well, you shall not surely die. That was Mother Eve reminding her daughter Eve, you shall not surely die. So there was a lot. And of course, Father Adam was saying, you should not touch of the tree, don't touch it, don't eat of it, and so on. It was perhaps, again, the male notion or teaching, and thinking he's teaching his son how to deal with women, or how to cope with women. You better be careful not to touch her. The day you touch her, she shall teach you about good and evil and that sort of thing. Oh, maybe he was thinking his son was not quite ready. Okay, I'm going away from the point here. The point here is that the mother will be crawling on the floor with the child, and she's generally the caregiver. So she crawls on the floor, get on my back, and she plays monkey, she plays donkey, she plays all barking like a dog and all kinds of things, just to entertain her child and teach her child about the world that we're in. That's Mother Eve's way of teaching and changing the roles. What has happened, what I believe, that's my theory, that she had forgotten at some stage, hey, allow the child to believe, yes, you're the man, or which has happened a lot in the Black society as well, I should say, that where a lot of single parents are, and then the young man has become or taken the role of thinking that he is the man in the house, all these kind of things where people, and it's not just in Black society, it's in every society really. But I'm just saying that I suppose I have experienced it a lot because I am of that race. Okay, now, so basically, it's that we see that we are teaching all kinds of games, or that we are teaching all kinds of lessons, and we tend to forget who we are, that we are not only teachers, but we are also we are teachers, but there are times that we need to understand that the lesson for us to learn is to take back our role as being who we are. And who we are is really powerful beings. Yes, nurturers, protectors, providers, and healers. We have all these attributes. And so to know that we need to allow ourselves to express our talents and our gifts. So, but while I had done this drawing, this which is funny. I feel it's funny because Adam is just looking so serious. You know, he's just not happy. I mean, I really tried to make this guy happy. I've changed the haircut. The haircut was a bit spiky. I thought I would have made him look a little bit more modern, but I don't know. I sort of try give him a clean shave and the mustache, and I think he probably wants to do his own thing. And I'm okay. That's cool. cool. That's cool. But that's where we started. That's where we started. So it's a new start. We are doing a new thing here. And so it's really a way of course, for Eve to understand too what makes Adam happy and what makes him unhappy. And the big lesson here also is that we can't expect to change people. That's what I'm learning here. We can't change individuals. It's important that we really allow people to change when they're ready. They know what's important to them. They know what's deep down in their soul, what their deepest fears and their desires and values are. So, so I'm really hoping that Adam really finds his place and really find true happiness, with Eve too, because Eve has called him home, and so Eve is saying, look, come on, she's really giving him the eye, and he's like, he probably hasn't seen Eve in this light before. He probably hasn't. He's probably thinking, gosh, you look good, I hadn't seen you like this before. Perhaps what I had been reading before is nothing about his image or anything like that, He probably really likes the attention. He probably is thinking, God, I haven't had anyone paying so much attention to me in a long time. I thought I was having fun. I thought I was happy. But wow, looking at Eve is thinking, look, I don't care how I look. I don't care. I just want to be with you. I just really, really want to be with you. Hell, what I looks like to the world. I know you have paid so much attention to me. You have made sure that I look neat. You have made sure that I'm shaven, and, hell, if my friends laugh at my haircut, he just, I think that's perhaps what he's saying right there. And, but of course, he probably hadn't had the divine feminine giving him this much attention. And yes, I get it. I really so get it. Well, for twin flames and soulmates out there, it's that we need to be seeing things. Wow, the sun have just come out. The sun have just come out at this very moment, while I was about to say we need to understand we are looking at things in a new light, a new way. This is really wonderful. I'm loving this. So this is the new Adam. The new Adam is loving himself. The sun has just come out, and meaning the new Adam as the sun has just come out. This is a time for celebration. I just absolutely love this. I hope you watch this video again and see how the lighting has just reflected on this very moment. Isn't that synchronicity to the T? Isn't that really beautiful? I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is absolute. I just want to carry on celebrating this moment. Wow, absolutely lovely, amazing. And it just keeps getting brighter and brighter. Wow, just lovely, 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 jubbly. Okay, and so basically, I think that's the universe's way of assuring me that I've got the true meaning of why Adam looks the way he looks right now. So he's not really in his ego state anymore. He's really happy or ecstatic being with his soulmate. That's what it's about, people. That's what it's about. If you like this video, click on the like button and share. Let this message go, to all your loved ones. Put it on your Facebook, whatever, WhatsApp, YouTube, it's just, I love it. So let's have a close-up look of this couple, you know. You could imagine them facing each other and really, well, it would, oh, there's another thing. So there are three eyes here. So of course, because Eva's given, she's given the eye, but she communicates intuitively. So basically, her third eye is open, and Adam's third eye is open right now, too. That's why he's able to see Eve in this new light. Thank you for watching, people. This is really, truly a wonderful moment for me. And because I feel nature has its way of really communicating so beautifully. You know, as I say, with the sun coming out in this video while I'm doing this, this is how I get the validation or the answers, whatever it is. I love you all, and may you find love. May this be also, I would like to say, if you're watching this, this is certainly a message for you. Things are certainly getting brighter in your life. This is not an accident. This is truly love. So spill over with love, people. Spill over with love. Let there be light, and there was light.